What happens when someone built an Instagram and YouTube kingdom around rebellion, then gets caught clutching pills and weed on the streets of Miami? Today we dive into the rise of Jack Doherty, the flips, the fame, the facade, and the moment the curtain ripped. Stay with me, because nothing about this story is what you think. Jack Doherty. You've seen him. Viral clips of high-stakes stunts, flashy cars, yachts, cameras rolling. What? He built a following that turned likes into brand deals, snacks into status. But all of that started to unravel on a Saturday morning outside a smoke shop on Collins Avenue in Miami Beach. So here are the facts. Jack was arrested by police in Miami-Dade County on 3 charges: possession of a controlled substance, amphetamine, possession of less than 20 grams of marijuana, and resisting arrest without violence. He was filming in the middle of traffic, reportedly trying to create content, and officers say they found the substances during a search. Now let's rewind. Who is Jack Doherty? This isn't some unknown hobby vlogger. He rose to fame in 2017 thanks to flipping videos, literally flipping stuff, capturing attention, building views. He now boasts millions of followers across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram. He was the guy who looked unstoppable, the daredevil influencer living for the next big reaction. But here's the twist. Fame doesn't protect you from your mistakes. His arrest forces the question, was he hero or villain? On one hand, he inspired millions, pushed boundaries. On the other, he seemed to glorify risk and attention over responsibility. Let's unpack this further. Issue No. 1, the arrest and charges. The amphetamine charge is serious. It's classified as a controlled substance, often linked to ADHD or narcolepsy treatment, but without prescription, it's illegal. The marijuana possession, under 20 grams, is a misdemeanor in many places, but combined with the resisting arrest charge, it piles up. According to court records, Jack was booked at the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center, bond set at about $3,500. For his audience, this is more than just someone got arrested. It's a fracture in the image. The same guy who showed the yacht, the sports cars, the wild stunts, now facing real-life consequences. The internet lit up. Confused fans, critics saying, "I told you so," others defending that maybe this was just a mistake. But the moment feels pivotal. There's evidence of risky behavior before this event. For example, last year, Jack crashed his McLaren while texting and driving during a live stream. That tells you something. The spectacle, the push for content, the disregard for safety. These are breadcrumbs leading up to where he is now. If you decide he's a hero, fine. He built something, inspired people, went for it. But if you label him a villain, it's not because he's evil. It's because he ignored the rules, the responsibility, the consequences of living for content. We're living in a moment where influence means real-life impact. You cannot separate the camera from the consequences. We don't yet know how this will end for Jack. The legal process will unfold. His brand, his reputation, his following, all will feel the ripples. The biggest lesson? Fame is fragile. One misstep, one poor choice, and the narrative flips. So if you're watching this, here's the takeaway. Don't let the flash fool you, because behind the likes, behind the glam, there's a real-world ledger of actions and consequences. Jack Doherty's story is a cautionary tale, not just a headline. It's a mirror. What you chase for attention might cost you your identity. And you, yes you, don't wait for your headline to write your story. Choose the content you become. Choose the consequence you'll own. Thanks for watching. Drop a comment. What do you think? Hero or villain? And hit subscribe if you want more breakdowns like this. I'll see you in the next one.